And for me, this space is precisely what allows a dialogue to take place. And in the case of this entity that is called Mwangi Hutter, which is one artist, at the same time it's like a two-headed beast. I'm using beast in the best sense of it, of course. So this dialogue is not only, and this is one of the main preoccupation of those two human beings, is not only an interhuman dialogue, it's also a dialogue with the nature, a dialogue with what surrounds us, a dialogue with the visible and the invisible.
And we tried to understand our work as a journey and looked at the different phases that we passed through, as Simone has been describing. And I think that this journey began, we can say, with these two people, Mwangi Hutter, growing up in two different places in Kenya and Germany. And yes, just that starting point brought already a lot of differences. We were looking at what are differences and sameness. We can say at that point, geographically, there was a lot of space between us. So being born in these two parts of the world is crucial, I think, to being Mwangi Hutter, and is the genesis, actually, of becoming Mwangi Hutter. And in the early works, we deal a lot with racism, injustice, violence in all different forms, historical, religious, political, domestic, and also the propagation of violence in the media. These are some of the works you can see from the early phase. Yes, so I think we've been talking about the self, and the self is very much defined through the body. And we spoke about the mind as being the creator of everything, but at the same time, the body sets these borders to it, and it has this fragility. And in this exhibition, we show some of those works where we work with that fragility by cutting into the body or using a stone to hit the body and really investigate, is it mind over matter, or how much does mind relate to matter? And there are very interesting experiences that come out of these investigations.
So the more and the deeper we engage actually this dualistic concept, we realize it appears actually only in our mind, and in a working process, it dissolves quite immediate very often, and also realizing that this kind of dualism has qualities, advantages and disadvantages. For example, the black and the white is a nice thing to play with, but it also creates major problems in our society. Nothing either, what's the...
Good or bad.
Yeah, nothing either good or bad, thinking makes it so. That's the title of the work in the staircase, the painting, the black and the white painting. That's a Shakespeare quote. I finished this thought. So the mind actually is the universal tool who are able to turn heaven to hell or hell to heaven. That photo exists actually as an original. We called White Ladies, and we exchanged it with an English portrait. And this is a kind of a soft
So normally we can have this